Hey YouTube, I hope your break was good. I was a little bit busy recently to make a new parts of our building series. However, let's quickly discuss the grill construction in this part. So, as you remember, the grill was prepared and the concrete base that we had was covered with a layer of thicker bricks, thermoresistive bricks. I'm not sure if I'm naming that correctly, but I believe everybody knows what I mean. These bricks has been also used for constructing the walls of the grill fireplace, and in addition to that, I use some thermal isolative plates in the fireplace just to provide additional isolation between my bricks and the yellow bricks. The bottom of the grill was made with little space here on the corners or edges, just so ash can go into that place, and if there is any work of the floor due to temperature, this can be somehow compensated. So I built it using the standard cement for this type of builds. It allowed to have up to 1 centimeter thick joint, let's say. What else? So we built 2 walls. The third wall is more complicated here. We have a back of our wood fire pizza oven, and actually here we want to show that we just need to build an extra layer, and that's it. It looks nice. We have a grill fireplace ready. The next step is to make a top, and also to provide some sort of mechanism to open up and down, operate basically the gate that is used to drop the coal from wood fire pizza to our grill. So one point we can do at this stage is obviously making of a window, let's say, for our grill. So we follow the same procedure with the reinforced in between the bricks, and this allowed me again to form my window in some non-standard ways without, the bricks being like half over half. We can make it more tricky here just because we use the reinforcement. This was already discussed in one of the first parts of this series. The other thing which is important here is the connection to the exhaust. I wanted to use the exhaust that was built together with my house. One thing I found, it was not really centralized to my wood fire pizza. So I started to make some trials just to figure out what way could it be done. In this example, I'm trying to guide the pipe from the wood fire pizza oven to my exhaust. And this is how it looks from more closer perspective. All the joints, they have to be correct. They have to be tight enough and well done. So there is basically a fire and smoke inside, and we don't want it to get anywhere else except the connection that is here in the back. And yeah, we just continue the work. This is how it looks partially done. For this thinner layer here, I used the same glue or cement that was used for my wood fire pizza. And then basically we needed to see how to do the back of the grill and then the connection of that. So that's some photos here that is showing the early stage of the concept making for this connection. Further, we had a pipe done, and this was some sort of a special pipe. So in this part here, there is one gate and the second one is in the joint, which is shown here. So there is another gate here, and by manipulating them, I will be able to, let's say, select whether I'm using the wood-fired pizza oven or I'm using the grill. The other interesting thing here that we need to make working is the operation of the gate for coal that will be supplied from the oven to grill. And then it's basically going up or down, up or down, up or down. This is the overview. And from more closer perspective, we could see there are some extra bricks in the center, and this is actually a kind of enclosure for this mechanism. I'm showing here also how I started to make the extra isolation for the top of the wood-fired pizza oven, but this generally will be discussed better in the next video. Okay, so that's where we have our gate already wired to some mechanism. It's basically very simple. One important thing is we need to use the steel elements. Sometimes aluminum elements may melt in temperature of 600 or 800 degrees. And this kind of temperature may be here during the fire up of wood-fired pizza oven. So let's make sure we use the steel elements for that. Another important thing that I try to follow is that we can't have some spaces or breaks inside of this construction, because the fire has to go exactly to the exhaust, nowhere else. It could cause a fire, of course. The way I done it is visible here, so let's see how it was working. Again, we can do some little animation here, or let's just watch the video. Okay, so we seem to be ready with our grill fireplace. Everything is connected and has been drying actually for like, I think, week or two. So as you see, the sausage is ready, and yeah, good appetite.